The mysterious life foundation captured the lethal protector called Venom and removed 5 symbiote spawn from him. But before these new symbiotes could destroy their parent, Venom escaped. Now he is forced to seek out his old foe Spider-Man and forge an uneasy alliance with the Wall Crawler to stop these symbiotes and cure his separation anxiety. That was a long pause. But anyway, it is almost 1 a.m. now. I do not want to tackle a slaughter map in Doom, so you're getting this instead. Oh yeah, this thing does have 2-player mode, I forgot. But I'm not playing that right now. So this is a beat 'em up, which I couldn't beat as a kid, but I have already beaten twice recently, playing as Venom. Recovering from his wounds, Venom realizes he must destroy his new children, for if the symbiotes should bind with the wrong person, as in the case of crazed criminal Cletus Cassidy's transformation into Carnage, the danger would be incalculable. I've never actually read these text screens in this game before, so this is the first time I'm reading them actually, even though I've beaten this game twice. Right, only with the aid of the amazing Spider-Man does Venom stand a chance of defeating this incredible menace. Yeah, I'm ready. Anyway, Venom is a weird character. I don't think he moves any faster or slower than Spider-Man, nor does he take any more or less damage. He might deal slightly more damage with his punches, but I'm not sure. The reason I do like playing as Venom instead of Spider-Man though is because of his power attack. I can show you it right now, but whenever I do get it, I will show you. Now, Final Fight 3 plays a lot more smoother than this. This game is jank, but a weird kind of jank. Like, instead of the jank feeling unfair, the jank feels like it's another part of the game to strategize around. So unlike Final Fight 3, you actually do want multiple enemies stacked up on top of each other. You don't want to be surrounded, and you do not want to be picking up enemies, because picking up enemies does not give you invulnerability, not even a little, during your hit and throw animations. And speaking of throw animations, it is really hard to like throw an enemy, because if you just try and did that guy just vanish? Anyway, as I was saying, if you just try to like hit the attack button or something, you're not going to throw them, you're just going to be punching them while they are grappled, and then another enemy is just going to hit you. You definitely want to be avoiding hits as best as you can. This game feels really hard if you don't know what you're doing. I know what I'm doing, but I'm playing really badly for some reason. Maybe because I'm busy commenting as well as playing. That's probably it. Also, yeah, every time you get knocked down, you get invulnerability frames. So if you are going to be hit, you want to be knocked down. And that's another thing. This game has no desperation moves. As far as I can tell, this game has no desperation moves. Instead of desperation moves, what it has is the power attack, which again I can't show you right now. Okay, I'm about to die, it seems. Let me try and lock in. Never mind. It's fine. I can lose 1 or 2 lives. I think I should be fine. I usually beat this game with like a surplus of lives. It would be really embarrassing now if I can't beat this game because I'm too busy commentating on it. But oh well. Yeah, enemies don't drop much, but they do drop like lives and shit. Yeah, they drop literal lives. And it's quite easy to get over the 9 life limit here. If you do, it's not like you can't have more than 9 lives. You can actually. The game just stops displaying the lives. Okay, that was pretty cool. That was pretty hype. And yeah, each time you get knocked down, you get invulnerability frames. I think it's because I got hit too many times. I'm not sure what exactly lets you do the power attacks. Yeah, those spider orb things, they are lives. Also, here's another thing that Venom doesn't have that Spider-Man does. I cannot get into secret rooms as Venom. I don't know if it's a character thing or if I'm missing something, but like there are some secret bonus rooms in this game where you get like extra health and extra lives, and the few times I've played as Spider-Man are the only times I've been able to use it. Like I've been able to access these bonus rooms, secret rooms, whatever. Ooh, full heal, give me that. I have not been able to access those as Venom, so I don't know what that's about. Also, here's another fun fact. You see these enemies? Don't get used to them. You are never gonna see these enemies after this first level. Don't ask me why. This game also has really amazing music. It's boss fight time. Also, every boss except this guy. Okay, that's the power hit, and this boss is not immune to it. This game does not have desperation moves, but it has power hits. When your health flashes, Venom does the power hit. Spider-Man's power hit is like a roundhouse kick that insta-kill things. Venom's power hit is a ground pound that is essentially a room clear. You heard that right. This is a beat 'em up. That's a room clear. Anyway, let me read this. After tangling with the digger, Venom heads to upstate New York. You mean where they call hamburgers steamed hams? His goal? Stop the evil Life Foundation and their soldiers, who at this very moment are trying to bond the symbiote spawn. Okay. So like I said, this is a beat 'em up, and Venom's power attack is a unreliable room clear. I should not say unreliable, I should say less reliable room clear. Sometimes some enemies just do not get affected by it. And when there are some parameters which affect what enemies are affected and what aren't, usually those parameters are if the enemy is not touching the ground or if I am currently punching them or something like that. So it's not a perfect room clear, but still this is a beat 'em up where you have a room clear. That is insane. It may sound like I'm exaggerating because I'm like a YouTuber or some shit, but there's more. There's a reason for why I'm exaggerating, and I messed up. I messed up the jumps sometimes. Okay, let me... okay, after I'm done with these guys, I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so when you jump forward, you can kick. But sometimes you end up jumping backwards and you can't kick then. That's what I did. I accidentally did a backflip instead of jumping forward. Okay, you can also do this if you want, but there's no point. Except for platforming, like I'm doing in that section. And in case you're wondering if platforming is going to be a thing in this game, the answer is no. Platforming is never a thing after this level. Also, these enemies get used to their attack patterns. That's the other thing. Each enemy in this game has some jank-ass attack patterns. What? No enemies? Yeah, I was checking to see if there were any secrets. There was not. Oh. Yeah, these guys throw grenades sometimes. Only sometimes though. Okay, that was good. I managed to hit them both. Health? Needed that. Absolutely needed that. Also, enemies don't have like wake up invincibility. They have hit invincibility, I guess. Where if you're already punching them, your ground pound stuff or whatever can't hit them. You might be asking, if you're already punching them, why would there be other effects that might hit them? You'll see why. You'll see why soon enough. In the next level. When I get to the next level, I'll show you why. Oh. Also, your jump is so awkward that it's not nearly as reliable as it might be in other beat 'em ups. Also, full health. Big hearts are full health. Small hearts are normal heal. Second boss fight time. I like this music. Ow, ow, ow. And I already messed up the boss fight. Okay, be careful with this guy. He does have wake up attacks. Also, the bosses in this game have like really low health. Does the health get higher? No, with an asterisk. Also, don't mind too much about taking damage. Like other beat 'em ups, you fully heal whenever you complete a stage. After fighting off the first wave of Life Foundation soldiers and making it across the bridge, Venom heads to the woods to try and locate the entrance to the fortress, I guess. This is another music I really like. There are 2 to 3 music tracks in this whole game. Ground pound time. Oh. Yeah, do be careful about these guys sneaking up on you. Full heal. There are no barrels or weapons, by the way. This is just what you see is what you get. Now I could take that arrow to the next section and ignore these guys, but I want goodies. I don't remember if they give me goodies, but I'm gonna beat them up anyway. Is that all of them, or is one of them still left? I think that's all of them. If there was one guy still left, he would have shown up by now. What? I did not expect you to drop from the ceiling like that. What did I tell you? Goodies. Oh. Yeah, like I said, jump attacks are not very reliable here. You will have to use them sometimes for movement, but it's fine. Ground pound. Let's go. This charging attack, it's also not very reliable either. The most reliable attack is your normal attack, I should say. Now let's go south. or down, whatever. You saw the ground pound, right? That is the power attack, and it is a room clear. I think I already explained that. But yeah, that is why I like playing as Venom more than Spider-Man. Even though character-wise... Oh hey, it's the first boss again. What? Yes, sometimes the enemies are immune. It's not because it's a boss. He is not immune to the power attack. But sometimes enemies just tend to just ignore the power attack, and I don't know why. I don't know why, what determines it, what causes it. Okay, I think I killed 2 of the enemies with that, and I picked up the life. Now that I think about it, this seems to be like a trend with me. I think I'm supposed to go down. This is like an extra area where I can get some extra goodies. But yeah, this seems to be a trend with me, where I personally like one character in a beat 'em up, but I don't usually main them because I don't like how they play in that beat 'em up. Like Hagar in Final Fight, and now Spider-Man in this. I like Spider-Man as a character more than Venom. I don't like Venom that much. But in this game, I'm using Venom because not giving up his like room clear ground pound. It's like saying which weapon would you rather use? The super shotgun, assuming infinite ammo by the way, the super shotgun or the BFG? Super shotgun is great. I like the super shotgun. But BFG? Oh. Now, you just noticed I picked up something. This is why I came into this room, by the way. It's to show you what exactly I picked up. I got 4 Captain Americas. What does that mean for me? I'll show you. Now, yeah, I think this is a good point. Now this game, let me pause so I don't get killed. Now this game does not have desperation attacks, but it does have assists. Captain America, go. And yep, assists are a more reliable room clear. This is why I was talking about room clears in a beat 'em up being insane. Okay, sometimes if you like power hit while grappling someone, it kind of ruins your power hit, but whatever. Because this game is a beat 'em up that, swear to God, has not 1 but 2 like shoot 'em up style room clears. Also, you should use these room clears when you're about to die. Like I was about to die there. It's always better to use these instead of losing a life. Normally, I don't use 2 Captain Americas back to back like that. But I did it this time once to show you how it works. And the other because I'm sucking a lot today. Probably because I am like commentating. Ow. Got shot. It's fine. Did not mean to room clear there, but it's fine. I'll get more ground pounds. Oh. I thought I wouldn't get hit by the grenade, but I got hit by the grenade. Nope. Nearly got hit there. I think what affects when I get the room clear is kind of how many hits I land without missing. Okay, boss fight time. Let's go. We have fake Venom. Now each boss has like one very specific way to beat him. 1 or 2. The reliable way to beat fake Venom even though it might not look it, is to grapple. Come at him from below and grapple him. Try not to stay on the same plane as him. The bosses are very simplistic. They have like 1 or 2, sometimes rarely 3 attacks. The attacks Venom has, well, fake Venom has, is dodge roll, is the Dark Souls style dodge roll that he does whenever you try to attack him, and flying kicks. Whoop. Sometimes he just breaks out of grapple immediately. It makes you think that maybe he's immune to grapples. He is not. He is also not immune to that. Charging tackles. But I missed and managed to land a hit on him. Trap room. Now this looks like a bonus room, but it's not. This is actually just part of the game. There is no way to avoid a trap room. There are no multiple routes in this game. Now one thing I don't want to use in a trap room is Captain America. Or I guess my room clear, more specifically. My consumable room clear. Because this is an extremely short level. I should be able to beat it without losing lives. This room doesn't even have boss fights. Oh, I picked up a health that I didn't know was there. Nice. These are just 2 enemies you're going to face later. And yeah, this game has a password system, but it's actually really short. I think it's a bit longer than Final Fight. Oh, the Life Foundation. Never thought that Venom would make it this far. But Venom managed to find his way to the entrance to the Foundation's underground complex. Venom realizes that once he enters the Foundation, there can be no turning back. It's the elevator level, which is surprisingly early. Usually beat 'em ups. Why am I dying? Usually beat 'em ups put this like at the end of the game, but no, this is closer to the beginning than the end. Nice. Now one problem with this level is that there is so little space to move around. Ground pound. Ooh, full heal. Nice. I was in a bad spot there, but it's fine. Dang. I did not mean to use the power hit there. Ow. Throw. Whoop. Health, please. I hope when I knock these 2 out, I get health. I did. And a life. Boss fight time. Now this guy looks scary, but he isn't. It looks like if you try to punch him, he activates this body shield or something and you get hurt if you try to punch him. That's not true. You just have to keep punching him like this. His beam attacks though, those are what you want to avoid. If you knock him down, he also does a ground pound that knocks you out, but you're okay with taking that hit because you'll get invulnerability afterward and it does very little damage. After encountering a member of the jury, one of the Life Foundation's elite guards, Venom enters a virtual underground city. Virtual? So vast it seems impossible that it exists. There is no time to waste as he prepares to get through the city as quickly as possible to reach his final goal. I don't think this is supposed to be a virtual city. This is just a vast underground city. And I picked up Daredevil. Whoop. These are multicolored goons, but they all have the same basic move set. Yeah, this game has only like 4 enemy types, and 90% of them is just these guys. 4? How many enemy types? Oh damn, I missed the heal. Ah well, it's fine. I didn't need that extra healing anyway. I just got to lock in. Ow. This is not locking in, Zulk. Daredevil, save me. Health? Give? Yeah. Fully healed. Saved. Are you gonna... Anyone gonna come out from there? No? Okay. Now you're gonna come out from there. Of course you are. Go! Ow. I tried to throw him before I got hit. Let me get out of trouble real quick. I couldn't dodge the bullet. Ow. Couldn't dodge that either. Yeah, like when I missed, when I accidentally hit the punch one too many times, my ground pound charge, power hit charge, whatever you want to call it, it just evaporated. So... Oh, I think I missed a power up. Oh well, this is fine. You gotta watch out for these bullet attacks these guys do. They do a ton of damage. I'm not watching out for them like I should be. But it's fine. Hopefully he'll give me a pickup. He did not. Oh, oh shit! I hit the wrong button. Well, I got health out of it, so that's fine. I'm way lower on my expendables than I'd like to be. Boss fight time. There you are. I forgot how to beat you. This? No, I don't think this is it. I think I need to do flying kicks on you. Wait. Nope, you are immune to grapples. Yeah, you can do blocks like that. Blocks and long-ranged grapples, but it's not worth it. Another trap room. Yay! 2 Ghost Riders. You get a variety of pickups like this, but they are all essentially the same thing. Room clears. The only thing that's different is the animation and the speed. Like Hawkeye and Captain America take longer to room clear, but Ghost Rider and Daredevil are much faster. I don't need to pick that heart up. Not yet. Bosses. You know those weird like hovering robots? Not the ball ones, the other ones that like move around the ground without animation. That's one of the 3 enemies that will appear over and over again. Realizing that he is sitting duck on the city streets, Venom enters the mall, hoping to find a way to the very heart of the Life Foundation itself. Through the mall? Okay. Also, I pressed the wrong button again, but for some reason, I think I panicked and my wrong button didn't register. I accidentally pressed the Captain America button. Or I guess I should say the consumable room clear button. But oh well. It's fine. It didn't register. Everything is fine. Just throw him. Dang. You got me with that one. Health? Thank you. Oh, you're still alive, huh? Die. This game has a lot of levels but not a lot of bosses. That's not to say this game doesn't have bosses. It has... How should I put this? It has an appropriate number of bosses for a beat 'em up, but the levels are much shorter and more numerous than normal beat 'em ups. Ow. It's fine. I'm doing well. I got used to talking and beating these guys up at the same time. Hey, I actually managed to land a hit on someone this time. Whoop! How did I dodge that? I think I was possessed by the powers of Spider-Man to make that one dodge. Ow. Dang. That ate my power hit again, but I got extra Ghost Riders, so that's neat. Why do I keep getting in the ceiling? It provides me very little, like, support, advantage, whatever you wanna call it. It does not help much, like at all. Ow. I got hit by a grenade from off screen. And then I got hit by a punch from off screen. Health? Give. I guess you can just do that, but it's not very reliable. Ow. I was in a bad spot, and the only reason I managed to last as long as I did was because of my invulnerability frames. Extra life? They do go away if you don't pick them up in time, so you gotta be careful of that. Yeah, sometimes I accidentally pick them up when I don't mean to. That's one issue this game has. It's really easy to pick up enemies when you don't mean to. And you don't usually want to pick up enemies. Okay, now this section I want to be on the top because they are gonna shoot me with bazookas. And they can't when I'm up here. Ow? What was that? Ow. Did I just get health? No, I think I got a Captain America. Speaking of, I'll use him. I'll use him because it looks like I'm about to die. My health is really low. Health! Now is boss time again. Watch what boss shows up. Just watch. Yep, it's this fucker again. And that fucker too. Yeah, I purposely got hit by his ground pound. Oh yeah, this guy, he has a wake up attack. Ow. Okay, now you die. After defeating 2 more members of the jury, Venom takes to the ventilation ducts, hoping to avoid the probing eyes of the Life Foundation. This is my favorite, least favorite level. I lied, this is my least favorite level. Not even favorite, this is just my least favorite level. Now, it looks like you can just go through this place by avoiding most of the guys. And you can, but you don't want to do that because if you kill most of the guys here, you get like a ton of... You get like a ton of goodies. Now, I can never remember my way through it. Let me take this path. I took this south path last time. I don't know where I'm going. Also, one thing I hate about this level, you cannot summon your buddies. I'm hitting the Ghost Rider button, it's doing nothing. Also, these guys, they are the only enemy in this place. Ow. Okay, where should I go? I'll take north, I guess. Wait. Have I? Is this the boss area? This place looks like the boss area. Also, one thing I hate, you can't jump very high. Health. Also, yes, even though these guys are floating, I don't think they are actually floating. They are probably more like cacodemons with an invisible, infinitely tall body or whatever. But yes, they are also affected by the ground pound. Ow. Health. More guys? Okay then. Watch out. Oh, one guy was left, huh? Boss fight time. Yep, can't escape anymore. You have Big Venom again and this fucker. Yeah, you want to be using these jumping attacks on her. Now these two, these are probably one of the worst combos. Worst boss combos. Because of what it takes to beat them. And where you fight them. Wow, I can't believe I managed to kill her without damage. Whoop. Also, his kicks are like really hard to dodge because this place has such low... Okay, I think I got him in a corner. This has such little room that his attacks are really hard to dodge. But yeah, I think I won already. Another trap room. Yeah, these guys, the sphere robots and those guys in helmets, those are like the 3 enemies in this game. Yeah, there were some other enemies at the start, but do they really count? Like, they only appear in that one level and nowhere else. I'm not sure they really count. Oh, give me that. Give me that too. And yeah, the ground pound basically killed a lot of them. Having found his way out of the vents, Venom encounters his greatest challenge yet as he enters the internal chambers of the Life Foundation complex. Now, in this place, these guys are a lot easier to deal with because I'm not so limited in my movement anymore. Anyway, I got some Daredevil. No, that's Hawkeye actually. I got some Hawkeye. Hold on. You saw Captain America, you saw Daredevil. I'll put Ghost Rider on because the next time I want to use a screen clear, I want to show what Ghost Rider looks like. Ow. Yeah, I think the ground pound charge is built on how many hits I'm doing without missing. Anyway, this is a good time to use Ghost Rider. These guys are probably one of the worst enemies. I don't need to use the ground pound. I'll save it for the next area. There, I told you, these floating guys, they are not immune to the ground pound. These four are just the second wave, even though they look like the first wave. Done? I needed to kill a mosquito in real life. Second life. Yeah, these guys are hard. You do not want to be fancy at all with them. You know what? I'm gonna use another Ghost Rider. Why not? Boss time. Yep, it's this fucker again. But he's different. I'll show you how. That's how. He flies around and shoots you. His shots are easy enough to avoid. And you have this fucker as well, who is really hard to deal with, but not extremely hard. Uh-oh. Ghost Rider, help me. Yeah, his attacks do a lot of damage. Wow, I beat him without taking any life loss. That's amazing. Getting past what he now realizes was the entrance to the Life Foundation's center, our hero finds himself under assault at the Foundation's first security checkpoint. This is the Foundation's first security checkpoint. Whoop. This level is kind of hard because these pillars block my view, and that's a problem in this game because an important part of this game is seeing what the enemies are doing. So if they block your view, that is bad. Also, despite how it looked, you do not want to use the charge attack against these guys. Health? Ow. It looks like a waste, but that health would have gone away if I didn't pick it up. Besides, I'll get more health. This game is kind of generous in that regard. Like I said, I have no idea what decides when I get the ground pound charge and when I lose the charge. It feels very arbitrary. Like there. What did I do differently there? Okay, I need to use Hawkeye. Dang. He was blocked by the pipe. That sucks. Oh well. You'll see him again at some point. Take that. Ow. Ow. Hawkeye, save me. Heal. Yeah, that's what Hawkeye looks like. Okay, this part is rough because the screen is bigger than you can see. Thankfully, I got a well-timed ground pound in that one. I'll just use Hawkeye again in order to not take too much damage. Okay, you guys I think I can beat normally. That was health, I think. Either health or that was Hawkeye again. Next boss. This guy. You kind of... How do you beat him? Same way you beat like fake Venom. You pick him up and then you punch him. I was too slow on the punching him. Also stay away from him. Don't stay on the same plane as him. Because he will do a shit ton of damage to you. Yeah, that's how you beat him. You pick him up and you punch him a lot. Now, one thing I want to say about this game, this is actually based, this Life Foundation and other symbiote bullshit, this is actually based on an actual Spider-Man comic saga, but I don't know much about it. I don't know who the Life Foundation is. I don't know who these other symbiotes are. I think this comic saga was the only time they appeared ever. I don't know, I don't read the comics that much unless you count Archie's. For reasons. DC and Marvel in my opinion is like a nightmare to get into if you haven't already been following it since the 90s or whatever. So I just can't be bothered to get into them anymore. But Archie's is fine because Archie's is like self-contained stories that don't connect to other stories. Another trap room. Let's go. Actually, yeah, this looks to be on a timer. Ow. Ow. That ground pound was kind of a waste, but it's fine. Wait, can I go that way? No. I try not to save the ground pound, though it seems like I have been trying to do that this time. I should stop doing that. It feels like that's a bad idea. Yay! Health and this thing. I probably didn't need to pick those up. Okay, Captain America time. Oh, I forgot this was the trap room. I could have just not used Captain America there. It's fine. After breaking through the Life Foundation security area and defeating the fourth symbiote, Venom turns right and finds himself in a vast greenhouse. Uh-oh. Nice. Got Daredevil and Ghost Rider. Ow. Daredevil, help me. I kinda panic pressed that, but it's fine. I probably did it. You know what? Daredevil, help me again. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with mixed unit tactics. Yeah, I'm spamming the Daredevil button right now. It's fine though. I'll be a bit more conservative here because I'm no longer dealing with mixed units. Boss fight. Oh, it's you. I remember how to beat you. What you wanna do is come at her from the top and then just punch her normally. But be careful, she does have like a wake up attack. Done. Stage complete. The fight has been long and hard, yet the Life Foundation and their symbiote brethren show no sign of letting up. Our hero is precariously close to his goal, and he presses on into the depths of the Foundation. I don't know what the Life Foundation is about, by the way. Okay, this is another section where I will be spamming my room clears a lot more. Especially because enemies here don't drop health. You have 2 full heals and that's all you have to work with. Dang, more of them? Okay, Ghost Rider, do your thing. Hey, you dropped Ghost Rider. Give me that. So, you see what I did there with the charging attack? Yeah, you don't want to do that. And I'm about to die. Ghost Rider, help me. Ghost Rider, help me. Never mind, I died. What a waste. Well, I got Daredevil. Oh, I still have this health left. Nice. Not nice because apparently I can't take it with me. Ah well. Yep, it's that guy. He's here. And this is how you beat him. That is not how you beat him. First I need to beat this guy. Because with him here, he does have like anti-air. It's gonna be hard to beat the other guy. So I wanna beat him first. Oh, you survived that. I thought you would have died. Oh, and I accidentally killed the other guy as well. Nice. And now you show up. 3 bosses at once. It's fine, I can kill you normally. Just like that. Trap room. I'm not dealing with mixed unit tactics. Go fuck yourself. Wait, this is a trap room. Oh, you're here again. I guess I can show you how he's actually supposed to be beaten. Wait and see which direction he flies He's gonna come from that direction, then you do a jumping attack to beat him up. And if you can't beat him up because there are other enemies around that demand your attention, you just move up or down and avoid his flying attack. Counting the number of symbiotes, Venom realizes. Counting the number of symbiotes Venom has fought, he realizes there can only be one left. But where can it be? What are its powers? As he ponders this elusive enemy, the hero encounters yet another checkpoint, deadlier than the last. We'll see about that. Ghost Rider, help me deal with these bots. Ow. Man, I am taking a lot of damage here. I was hoping the ground pound. Nice health. I almost didn't see the health because of the pipe. I was hoping the ground pound would have cleared more enemies, but oh well. More health? Okay. Pick it up now, even though it's a waste, because if I didn't pick it up, it would have disappeared. And then it would have made me extra sad. Ow. I said that was not an audio glitch. I kinda knew I was gonna get hit and I said ow preemptively. Call it spider sense or whatever. That's pretty on brand. You know what? Ghost Rider. Now these guys I don't think I'll need Ghost Rider for. Maybe I should have saved more of my room clears for what's coming up next. Hey, I have lives, it's fine. And no, this is not what I was talking about coming up next. Now the way to beat him, same as that other person. Stay away from his planes, come up from him from up or down, and then punch him. Be careful of his rolling attacks though. Ow. Wait for him. There. I think that's the last guy. Venom barely manages to defeat the final symbiote. As a last-ditch effort, the Foundation orders the 5 jury members to assault our hero, but it is a wasted effort. With the Foundation's villainous plans thwarted, there is nothing left for Venom to do but shut the underground complex down for good. So why does Venom have a strange feeling that it isn't over? Yep, boss rush. Every boss is gonna show up here, except for the first one. And you know what's coming up next? So this is where I will spam. I will absolutely 100% spam Ghost Rider. And my other room clears too. Not just Ghost Rider. Ow. Did I actually manage to hit him that time? I did not. Ghost Rider. Though it doesn't do as much damage as you hoped it would. Oh yeah, you. I think I'm fine with this group. Granted, I do have to do jumping attacks against her, but it's fine. I can tank a ground pound in order to get myself some extra life. Ooh, that was nice. That was not nice. I got greedy. Ow. Health. I need that. Perfect. Daredevil, help me. Oh, you. Hawkeye, help me. Hawkeye, help me. Hawkeye, help me. With this dude, specifically. Nice, I killed both of them at once. Now with you, I think I'm fine. I just need to be a bit more cautious about this dude. Well, I killed him and I got a health for my efforts. So now you are no issue. Ow. What happened? I fucked up there. Yeah, I really fucked up. Wait. Can I use this to catch you? I don't think I can. Oh well. That was bad. It feels like I forgot my own rules. But I managed to kill him all the same. And heal up. Final boss time. I don't know how to beat Carnage. And no, that does not help because as you can see, he is fucking immune to Hawkeye. He is absolutely immune to these moves. And this is why I was hoarding lives. My strategy? Brute force him. Of course, when he does this, you can kick him out of the air. Just like that. But then he just does that move. Ow. And yeah, he can still hit you. Carnage is probably the ugliest looking boss in this game. Like all the other art in this game looks fine. Looks good even. But Carnage? He looks bad. I don't know. Is it just me? He just looks glitchy and awful. He's not glitchy, he just looks it. His movements, his attacks, everything feels bad with that guy. Game complete. I don't remember if there's like any credits or whatever. But there is this nice ending music. Honestly, my least favorite music in the game. Oh yeah, there is credits. This music is just meh. All the other music in this game is nice. There is no difficulty settings, by the way. There's also no new game plus. If I recall correctly, this just boots you back to the title screen, but I don't know if there's any final hard game password. Wait, what? I did not know that existed. MRRYPN. What is hard game? I'm not gonna play this game again. I wanna see what the fuck hard game looks like. I've never seen that before. I mean, this looks like normal. Okay, that's new. The enemies are definitely faster. There is that. They also seem to be more numerous. Oh. You know, maybe I was wrong. That's just how it be sometimes, isn't it? Like, I said this game has no hard mode, and look at that, this game busts out its hard mode immediately to prove me wrong. Well, it's almost 2 a.m. I don't think I have the time to play this game's hard mode, so I'll call it here. That's it for this video. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like, comment and or subscribe. Dislike it if you hated it. I'll heart your comment to let you know I've read them. So just because I hearted your comment doesn't mean I agree with it or endorse it. I'm Zulk and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.